it's Alex from RGB Filter. I'm here with Rocco and Shawn from Mega64. And just wanted to sort of actually ask you guys to talk a little bit about the history of the show. I know on the website there's not actually any factual information about but I know you started on public access cable in, you guys are from LA, right? No.
Near LA.
Near LA.
San Diego, California.
So the public access thing, I guess, low budget, video, kind of fun, you know, doing the video game parody, sort of like stuff. Did you have a web presence at that time as well, or was it just only on cable?
Well, we made the episodes with only intending to go to cable, but no, yeah, pretty much before we had finished those first 6 episodes that we made, we put a clip on the internet, and that was all it took. It got circulated everywhere, and we were like, let's just skip public access. Let's just do the internet, and then eventually a DVD. That's what we did.
So I know that earlier on, I mean, I think I read something about, was it one of you guys was involved with G4 Tech TV, some sort of internship, or was that like this more, who was on the website? There's something about a proposal to them, and they said you guys are too niche or too.
Yeah, that was somebody that was helping us out. There was somebody from the network who was helping us film stuff and get stuff together to present to G4 as a series. And G4 kind of jerked us around for like a year. They like, oh yeah, it's a really great show. We don't think anyone will get it. Well, maybe it'll work. And it kept going back and forth for like a really long time. And eventually they said that no one would understand it. So, oh well.
So how did you guys progress from doing this sort of the funny skits to, and now you guys have done like sort of like these commercials for Ubisoft that are still funny skits, but they are actually a commercial for a commercial product. You know, there's the Spike TV stuff, there's the GDC stuff and everything, which, you know, is kind of an interesting juxtaposition between, the aesthetic of the very low budget, we don't give a shit about anything, yet you're still promoting something. I'm not saying that's cool, because I mean the commercials are really funny, right? But it's like, how did you? It was the popularity was instantaneous hit with, I guess, people in the industry, so they contacted you, and
yeah, they kind of just approached us just to randomly. Yeah. I remember Ubisoft approached us and asked us to do a commercial. We thought that was great, so we decided to do that, and it's kind of just kept doing stuff like that. But I don't feel like it's really selling out or anything, because as long as what we do is we think it's funny,
yeah,
it's...
We only do what creatively thrills us. That's it. And even if it's a commercial for a game that looks really stupid, if it will make a fun video and we're going to get something out of it, we'll absolutely, like, whatever creatively drives us. I know we're making it sound like it's high art or something, but it's really not. But no, pretty much, you know, we put our stuff out there just the way we want to do it, and it just bounces around people in the industry, I guess, because they email me and ask us to do stuff. I don't know why, but...
Well, I mean, it's interesting with the Ubisoft commercial. I mean, you recently did the Assassin's Creed one, which is kind of cool, because you really do poke fun at the game, yet you go, I mean, and I know that Ubisoft seems like the company who can take a joke, yeah. But I'm sure, I mean, have you had any instances where you've done something where, for another, like maybe the Hitman thing or something, where a company has really not found what you've done very funny, or...
Well, actually, the Assassin's Creed skit that we did, actually, Ubisoft didn't ask us to do that or anything. We just did that because we played the game and we thought that would be a funny skit, but they didn't have any problem with it. And no, we really, honestly, like, people are always telling us, oh, you know, you did that skit, that Mario Brothers skit, Nintendo's going to be so pissed at you guys, and all this stuff, but we've heard from just about every big game company, and we've never, it's always been positive.
It's always promotion for the game, even though we're poking fun at it, it's still promotion, so.
Because, I mean, the thing about you guys is you poke fun at it, but you love it at the same time. Yeah. There's a lot of web TV and sort of gaming type stuff that really takes it in a very negative light. You guys have a very good, positive sense of humor about the whole thing, and I think that's what is, you know, so great about the show.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a skit that we've done out of pure hate. I might be forgetting one or two, maybe, but no, it's typically out of, like, you know, like Dead Rising. We did a Dead Rising skit, and that was like after I had been playing that nonstop for 2 weeks, so I was like super excited to, I know it sounds lame, but like to be in that skit was like, oh, you know, homage. Hopefully Mr. Dead Rising out there, the creator of that game, respect from me to you.
You know, the Miyamoto cameo, was that sort of like, how did that actually come about?
He was speaking at an event that we were at, GDC actually, last year, and we were doing the videos for their award show at the same time, and we saw that he was speaking at the same time as we were going to be there, so we just basically asked every favor we could from the people who ran the show, and that just bounced around and somehow got to Nintendo and worked its way up to him, and he said sure, if he had a spare minute. And so we found out once we landed in San Francisco, we found out, okay, he's got like 10 minutes. So
so we ran to the convention center and got it just in time.
Well, I mean, the fact that he had that short period of time actually worked genius, because he's only on camera for that very short period of time, and that just was perfect.
Yeah, it worked out very well, and that was what sold him on it too. I was like, look, all you have to do is stand there and look at us funny. We're going to look like idiots anyway. It won't be hard. So, and
it was so awkward walking out in our costumes and having him look at us. It's like, oh god. Like, what are we doing?
That was kind of. It was an honor, but at the same time, man, embarrassing. Just
from a nerdgasm sort of thing. I mean, there's that brief Link appearance. So, is there going to be a extended Zelda?
We did actually. If you our first season on DVD, Mega64 version 1. The kind of the spoiler alert, the finale of the DVD, there is a Link, Zelda skit, I should say.
Yeah. Which I should have watched before I actually. Okay.
Well, whatever. I'll teach you how to be a reporter later. That's fine. I'm here and you're there. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't expect you to watch that. Believe me, it's not.